The story I'm about to tell you is not a fairy tale, even if it talks of werewolves, the devil, and much worse still. It happened to me and my two brothers in that forsaken month of December 1858, near the village of Woolsville in Lower Canada.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be. On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass.
Hi guys, this is Kahule of Kahule Games. As you can see, we're playing a brand new game. This is going to be my first YouTube video ever. Seems pretty interesting. And I thought this would be perfect game for it, as it just came on sale, but also the fact that it's French-Canadian, just like me. So, from what I've got from this story, this is in Woolsville, Lower Canada, in 1858. For those of you who don't know, Lower Canada is Quebec nowadays. And it seems to be that these two guys are brothers, and they're having troubles with werewolves. Now, this is seems to be a pretty interesting game. It's co-authored by one of my favorite authors of my childhood, who's a French author. His name is Brian Perrault, and he wrote these fantastic books called Amos d'Aragon and things like that. So if you've never heard of it, I highly recommend you read it. Now, this game is French, but I'm going to play it in English for you guys. It's offered in both languages, but I figure most of you guys are English, but I'll translate any little things that don't really translate. And we'll start a new profile. So let's go ahead and click New Game. We'll get a choice between the two brothers. We have Jack and we have Joe. I think we're just going to choose Joe. Jos O'Caroll. So Tijo is just like little Joe, when he's a big guy though. Joe excels both in close combat and with traps, a sickly child, and died after a bad fall from a tree. But his mother, Inu Witch, used her magic spells to effectively heal him, that he grew up into with an iron constitution and extraordinary strength. Reminds me of Obelix. Enticed by the high pay they offered him, Joe took a job as a lumberjack with the W. Hood Company at a very young age. After the forced exile of his brother Jack, who was wanted by authorities for his role in the Patriot Rebellions of 1837, we're in 1838 now, or no, sorry, 1858. Joe bought a little property in the village of Woolsville, where he lives with his sister Joséphine. Sounds pretty fun. Let's choose that. I'm gonna click on my profile. We're gonna overwrite it, just because I was testing things out later. We're gonna be Kahule, of course, if I can spell it right. Click continue. Oh no! Oh no! Let's try. Let me figure this out. There we go. Got it working. So on the 5th of December, it's a Sunday. It's a new moon. Let's click on that. I'm feeling like the new moon stuff's going to be important. For some time now, the villagers of Wolfsvale have noticed a lot of strange behavior coming from the wolf forest. They're acting more aggressive. There's even rumors that they're possessed by the devil. That's pretty intense. Chapter 1, Exile and Reunion. Let's take a look.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't my little sister, Joséphine, what good wind blows you to the deepest, darkest forest to see your hermit brother?
More like a storm, I'm afraid. The parish priest went crazy and jumped me like a demon when I was dusting the sacristy. I tried to fend him off with the candelabra, but a candle fell on the floor and the church caught fire. Ever since, the whole parish of Wolfsvale says it's my fault.
That's just crazy. Doesn't make any sense at all. But hey, don't just stand there like you're holding up the doorpost.
The thing is, you see, Jacques, I'm not alone.
Don't worry. It wasn't my idea to come here, brother.
Without Joseph to protect me, the villagers would have torn me to pieces in the village square. He can't live there anymore either. Please, Jacques, for the love of our mother, let bygones be bygones and let us both stay here with you.
That didn't sound
Did you hear
good.
that? Sounds like a wolverine's outside spooking our horses. Since you're gonna be living off me, Josie, might as well make yourself useful and chase it away, will ya? Meanwhile, I'll heat up some tea for our sister.
You best take good care of her. She's got a fever.
Fever doesn't sound good either. Actually seems like a pretty cool game so far. Let's see. Head to the waypoint.
I'll be damned. The horses are dead, and your Wolverine looks a lot more like a wolf, Jackie boy. The pack must be close by.
The pack is close by. Alright, let's kill that wolf. They ain't eating my horses. And let's take this, take an axe to the face. Ooh, must be out of stamina. It looks like I got $0.6 for that. 0.06. Let's run ahead up the hill. Oh, I guess I can dodge.
The bridge to the village is burning. Looks like I'm gonna be staying with Jack longer than expected.
No, not the bridge. We're so screwed. Oh, what's this?
Combat.
Ah,
Your health is represented by the red bar at the bottom of the screen, while your stamina is represented by the green bar. You use stamina for each attack you make. If you run out of stamina, then your attacks are slow and weak. You accumulate rage for each attack you land on an enemy. The fire on the HUD and on your axe indicates that you have some rage built up. Right-click to unleash all your rage. To evade enemy attacks, you can press the space bar to perform a dodge roll.
alright, that seems simple enough. Kill all the nearby wolves. Oh, there's some behind me. Ready, ready, ready. Kick your butt. Let's ice these guys. And I've got some rage, so I can... That was pretty intense. I would like to ask you a few questions. I'm sorry, that was terrible. I apologize.
Help! Help! Please help me!
Oh, the miller.
Help! Help!
Stuck
May
in a
Saint
tree.
Anne have mercy on me! For the love of God, please help me!
I'm coming to save you.
The rifle. To reload your rifle, hold down the control key.
Okay.
To reload faster, click the right mouse button repeatedly. This icon appears when your rifle is loaded. Your crosshair will be red if you have no target, or if your target is out of range. It will be yellow if you're auto-locked onto an enemy. If you aim carefully for the head, the crosshair will turn green, and you can make a headshot, causing maximum damage. Left click to fire. The amount of ammo you have remaining is shown at the bottom left of the screen.
Seems simple enough. Let's see, gotta reload this. Repeatedly click the right mouse button. And I can aim for headshots apparently. Reload, reload. Too many wolves. Let's get this guy. Bam! Is he dead? Well, let's get this guy. Bam! You're dead too. Let's go save this miller. Sir, are you okay?
The good Lord has sent you. Without your help, I would have been devoured like a rabbit.
Phidias.
Hard to miss you, Miller. I think they heard you all the way in Quebec City.
Be careful. There's a pack of rabid wolves around here.
How many?
Dozens, hundreds maybe. They even blocked the road to my mill in the east. Go see by yourself if you want. As for me, I'm gonna run and hole up at the W. Hood Company.
Maybe I should reload my rifle before I go ahead down the road, because these things take a while. I think I'm good. Alright, it's already loaded. So I can sprint down the road. Let's get going, follow these well-placed torches. Look how useful they are. Oh, out of stamina. Better catch my breath. Take a nice little jog through the forest.
Fear factor. When you're in combat, the fear factor meter appears at the bottom of the screen. This meter represents the time you have before your enemy's next attack. The more your enemies fear you, the greater the distance between both icons and the more time you have before the next attack. However, enemies aren't as afraid of you with each passing second, in which case the icons start to get closer. When your enemy's fear factor is equal to yours, the icons touch and your enemies attack. If you're running low on stamina, it's better to keep your distance and let it recharge. Be careful though, even if you have a higher fear factor, enemies will still attack you if you're too close.
Oh, that's a neat little way. Huh. Let's see, can I shoot these guys, or are they too far? Oh, this guy's gonna attack soon. Oh, I must have killed that guy. Alright. Just reload this guy. Secure the mill's bridge. Alright. Man, it must be freezing for this guy. Look at what he's wearing. But he's a big guy, so... It's a big guy like me. Strong like bull. Or taureau, as we say in French. Alright. Sprint ahead. I like the music.
Pack management. When you attack multiple enemies at the same time, your chances for survival drop. So it's important to know how to intimidate your enemies to space out their attacks. There are two ways to intimidate your enemies. First, every time an enemy takes damage, its fear factor decreases. Second, the icon at the bottom of the screen is one of your special abilities, the intimidating shout. Press the Q key to shout and intimidate your enemies. Don't forget, the distance between the two icons is how long you have before the next attack. Take this time to reload your gun and let your stamina recharge. Lastly, the paw symbol over an enemy's head means it's next to attack. Always pay attention to them.
Alright, so that's what that paw symbol means. Oh, is this bridge out? Let's see, what do these signs say?
Yeah! I'll see you burn in hell.
Come on, reload, 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 reload. Got some time, but I should kill these guys. Bam! Headshot. And we got one more. I think I've only got 5 rounds left for this. 4 now. Let's and he's dead. Might as well reload this. I think we're gonna go farther up the road. Oh, what was that?
That's my brother. I turned my back for 2 seconds and he's in hot water. I'd better get back to the cabin as quick as I can.
That's no good. That's really no good. Alright, come on. Oh, there you go. Oh, so the building's under attack. Wolves and other creatures can damage your buildings if they manage to destroy one. You fail the night. Oh no. Drink the Canadian whiskey in your pack by pressing 1. This enrages you and allows you for special attacks. You're not allowed to move temporarily. Canadian rye whiskey. Let's ice this guy. Bam! And rage. Yeah, wolf, you wanna die? Well, this guy's gotta be the alpha. Gotta back up. Maybe if I reload. I'm not gonna have time. And take you out. 10 cents! Wow! You could, like, buy a whole new house for that. And it starts. Seems like a pretty fun game so far. I kinda like it.
They speak to me. I hear them.
It's kinda creepy.
But especially I see the beasts. They were sent by the devil.
That ain't no good.
What happened?
I don't know. She started shaking like a crazy person. Then she let out an awful scream and fell to the ground.
Damn it, I asked you to watch her.
There was nothing I could do. Go get Dr. Lamontagne.
I don't know what happened, but the bridge to Wolf's Vale was burnt down. We'll have to wait till morning.
Werewolf. When the soul of a human being is corrupt by the devil, it can escape the body and at nightfall possess it. Soon after, the animal grows to monstrous size and acquires distorted features along with greatly increased strength, retaining part of its human intellect. The werewolf is a cunning and relentless predator that will often lead large packs of wolves. Seems pretty intense. Oh, chapter 2 now.
My lord, forgive me. I was overcome with desire. What have I done? What have I done?
What have you done, Elziar?
You're only a man, Elziar.
Who's there? Who are you?
But you just now invited me. When you tried to attack your servant Joséphine after she'd refused your advances, I thought we had some affinities. But when you let the fire spread in your church after Joséphine hit you with the candelabra, when you accused her in front of all the villagers of the crime that you had in fact committed, that was when I knew we were going to do great things together.
He seems like an okay guy.
And that is what brings me here to make an offer you can't possibly refuse concerning your lovely and inaccessible servant.
You gotta understand, back then there's like no women. Literally no women. Strategy mode. In this mode, you'll be able to place traps in the forest and strategically plan your defense of the coming night. Sounds kinda cool. So these wolves, exceptionally aggressive and resistant, are in fact controlled by the devil. Wolf traps, hanging net, and spike track. I see them. The beast went to carry me back to their master, and they'll attack tonight. I feel the presence of a werewolf.
Omens. The omen cards represent Joséphine's visions, and they help you plan your defense for the coming night. This shows the type of enemy that will attack. Leaving your cursor over a card will show you a lot of information about that enemy type. This is the number of enemies that will attack from this area. The attacking order of the omen cards depends on what wave they belong to. During the night, a new wave will not attack until the previous wave has been defeated. You can choose which waves you see on the map with the filters on the right side of the screen. The last icon on the card represents what their target is for the night. In this case, it's your house. If you click on a card, you'll see the enemy's path to their target. Plan your strategy with the help of these omen cards.
Alright, so let's see. Now that I know where the beasts are going to attack from, I'll set wolf traps to help me tonight. That was my Joe accent. What'd you guys think about it? I think it was pretty good. Click on the wolf trap to select it. Wolf trap, time required, 20 action points, cost 10 cents. Instantly kills wolves and grand wolves, inflicts 3 damage to all other enemies. Will-o'-the-wisp is immune to it, triggers automatically when a beast walks over it. Best used in narrow paths. Now click on the ground near the green circle to place a wolf trap. Place another wolf trap. Tutorial movie for the wolf trap is now available. Yeah, sure, let's watch it.
The wolf trap. You can walk over your wolf trap without worry. You won't set it off. A wolf trap will automatically activate when an enemy walks over it.
So if we set up 2 wolf traps and the wave is only of 2 guys, it should be fine. I'll also try to lure other beasts under hanging nets. Click on the hanging net. Now click on the ground near the green circle. That looks heavy.
The hanging net. The number above the net represents the amount of enemies underneath your trap. All you have to do is aim and shoot the net to bring it down on your enemies.
Ah, pretty smart. A lot of rocks. Now I just need to wait for nightfall. To start, you start every night at your house. Click Start button to plan your rest. Let's see, what's wave 1? So wave 1 is 4 wolves. Wave 2. So there's wave 1 is 4 wolves here. Wave 2 is 1 wolf and 1 wolf. And wave 3 is, it looks like a werewolf. Yeah. Start the night. Kill all wolves with the wolf traps. It says there's some wolves coming this way. There's 2. Let's get going. Head to the waypoint. Oh.
Detection. Enemies can see and hear you. If an enemy gets too close to you, it will see you and attack. The circle around your hero on the minimap represents the sound he makes. When you move, you make more noise.
Makes sense.
An enemy will detect you if its dot on the minimap enters your circle. Certain actions like firing your rifle or shouting create a lot of noise. When an enemy hears you, a marker will appear at your feet. This marker represents the last place an enemy heard you. All enemies that heard you will go to this marker. If the enemy does not see or hear you again, he will leave the area after a short period of time, and the marker disappears. The dashed circle on your mini-map is the range of your shout. Use this ability to lure enemies under your traps.
Alright, so if I shout here.
Attack me, go, darn it!
When I see the 2, that means that they're there. So I got them? I think I got them. I did! In between waves, don't forget to reload your rifle. Let's head to the next waypoint. It's dark. It's tough to see.
Yeah! Let's go, dang it! Yeah! I'll see you burn in hell.
Oh, he's gonna come around the other way. I got him. Yeah. What you gonna do? I can do it. We can do it too. With an axe. That's a pretty good summary of the night. Well, I think this is where episode 1's gonna end. Alright. Thank you for paying attention. I hope you guys had fun. We'll see you for episode 2.